so-called white man is a pipehead. No lesbianism, according to the Bible. All right. No lesbianism. No homosexuality.
That's right. No sodomy.
That's wicked.
That's right.
Hold hands. Sally has 2 mommies. That's why the Lord going to destroy America, man.
That's right.
The Lord has to destroy America because it's wicked as hell. Give me 2nd Esdras, I believe it's 2 and 6. Or is it matter of fact, 2 Peter 2 and 6. That's what I want. Alright, so America has to be destroyed because all of the sins and the wickedness. 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 6. Bring it up!
This is the book of 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes.
The Lord turned the city of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes.
That's right.
Read on.
Condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly.
There you go. So that's an ungodly way to live, to be a sodomite. Give me Deuteronomy 23 and 17. As a man, you shouldn't be with another man.
That's right.
That's wicked. Bring it out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 23 verse 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Zion, daughters of Israel.
No whore. No Megan Thee Stallion. No damn Cardi B. Who else a whore? No Nicki Minaj. Alright. No whores of the daughters of Israel. Read on.
That's right.
Nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
Nor a sodomite, Frank Ocean.
Right.
What's the other guy name of Empire? Jesse Smollett. Yeah, Edomite. Well, look. Well, that's the tear, man. See? And then you enforcing all that wickedness within our community. The whole time you're a damn chocolate-covered devil. Alright? Hey, brother, you got a minute to hear the word? Got spirits on them, man. Now, give me 1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse 24. Let's rebuke the sin of sodomy for a second. 1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse 24. Because Jake think it's cool to be a sodomite. That's the new thing. Be a sodomite and wear weird clothes. And dye your hair. That's the thing now. Bring it out. Bring it out. 6'9". Yeah. That Tyler the Creator spirit. Him and Jada, what's his name? Jaden?
Oh yeah, Jaden.
They was a thing.
Oh man.
Yeah, they was a thing, man.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Jada Smith, he couldn't hold it back. On stage, he was like, I love you, Tyler. Me and Tyler been doing the thing.
Oh man, that's weird.
And he was trying to he was like, no. Yes, we know you're a sodomite. Bring it out.
This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 1 verse, chapter 5 verse 24. Some men's sins are open beforehand.
The Lord says some men's sins are open beforehand. So some men you can look at and clearly tell that's a sodomite brother, man.
That's right.
You know, Most High make it manifest. Right, so some men you could obviously look at and say, you know what, this brother is caught up in homosexuality. Alright, because he might got an effeminate spirit on him.
Right.
Okay, he might do weird things. You know, this brother kind of saucy.
Effeminate.
Yeah, effeminate.
Right.
He got sugar in his tank. He's fluffy. Things you hear, he's a fairy. You hear things like that for a brother that got sugar in his tank.
Yeah.
Bring it out.
Going before judgment, and some men they follow after.
And some men they follow after. Some men you gotta. Their wickedness just gonna be shown. Because they might be a down low brother. It's a lot of down low brothers out here, man.
That's right.
Within the nation of Israel. And the Most High gonna find out you wicked, dirty devils, man. Because if you a homosexual, you dirty, you vile.
That's right.
We gonna get on you. Alright, that's an unclean way of living. That's a filthy, abominable, stink way of living, man.
That's right.
Smelling like damn, you know. Give me Genesis 19 and 24. It's a shame to even speak of these things which are done of them in dark. Genesis chapter 19 and verse 24. And that's why Lot was vexed. I believe that's in Hebrews 11, talking about Lot vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. Yeah. Because Lot probably was hearing, you know, all type of wicked groanings and smells and just effeminate men walking around the street butt naked.
Right.
Lot was like, man, I gotta get out of this place. Genesis chapter 19, start at 1.
Yep. This is the book of Genesis chapter 19, verse 1. And there came two angels to Sodom at even, and Lot sat in the gate of Sodom. And Lot, seeing them, rose up to meet them. And he bowed himself with his face toward the ground. And he said, behold, now, my lords, turn in, I pray you, into your servant's house, and tarry all night, and wash your feet, and ye shall rise up early, and go on your way.
Alright, so Lot was like, you know, the angels came to Sodom, and it's like Lot was urging them, you know, to tarry at his house. Because he knew the things that went down in Sodom and Gomorrah after dark.
Right.
Read on.
And they said, nay, but we will abide in the street all night.
So the angels, you know, they was like, no, we're going to abide in the street. And what Lot say?
And he pressed upon them.
He did what?
He pressed upon them.
So he pressed upon them. He was pressing them out. Like, no, just tarry here.
Right.
Lords, read on.
He pressed upon them greatly, and they turned in unto him, and entered into his house. And he made them a feast, and did bake unleavened bread, and they did eat. But before they lay down, the men of the city, even the men of Sodom, compassed the house round, both old and young.
Right, so the men of Sodom could pass the house, both old and young. Read on.
All the people from every quarter.
Right, so the men of Sodom, they was homosexuals. They were sodomites.
That's right.
And they compassed Lot's house. They was all, you know, all around his house. Probably banging in the doors,
right.
trying to kick in the door, trying to get inside up in there, man, because they was burnt in their lust.
Right.
Read on.
And they called unto Lot, and said unto him, where are the men which came into thee this night? Bring them out unto us, that we may know them.
Wait, may do what?
Know them.
And you know what it means to know somebody, man, in the scriptures.
Oh.
The men of Sodom and Gomorrah was trying to have sex with the angels. That's wicked as hell, man.
Right.
That's a dirty, vile, disgusting animal that ought to be put to death. Alright, read on. Hey, how you feel about homosexuality, man? Bring it out.
And Lot went out at the door unto them, and shut the door after him, and said, I pray you, brethren, do not so wickedly.
Do not so wickedly. Hey, brother, what's your nationality? Come here right quick. What's your nationality?
And actually, I watch y'all, well, not you per se, but I watch you on YouTube, so
Right.
I say African American, and I understand that's not exactly what I say black.
Right.
True Israelite. I don't really have that right answer, although I know that y'all.
So the fact that you don't have the right answer proves that you're an Israelite. The fact that you don't kind of know, you say black, but can't say African American, that proves that you're an Israelite. Give me Deuteronomy 28:37. Give me Psalms 83, and I believe it's 3. All right, bring that out. Then I want to read you some commandments after we bring this out, brother. Psalms 83. that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Okay, bring it up.
Psalm chapter 56. It's Psalm chapter 83, verse 3.
Bring it out.
It's like in verse 4. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Right, so you had nations in confederate with each other to keep us away from our power, our God. They have said, come and let us do what?
Let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
So that's what happened. So now the name of Israel is no more in remembrance. That's why you ask the so-called black man. The average so-called black man, what's his nationality? He gonna tell you a color and two so-called white men. He might tell you Negro, and he might tell you a hairstyle. If he an older Jake, he gonna say Afro-American, and he gonna say religion. We ask a lot of our people their nationality, they tell us a religion. They say, I'm Christian, I'm Muslim, I'm Catholic, I'm Baptist. Alright, so you will be an Israelite according to the Bible. That's your God-given nationality. Now give me Deuteronomy 28:37.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee.
Right, so a byword is anything you call yourself outside of your God-given nationality. It's what society knows you as. So society knows us as what? Niggas, Negroes, spics, porch monkeys, coons, buffoons, and all these bywords, brother. Alright? Now give me verse 45.
Verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee,
And all these things will happen to you, Israel. Read on.
and shall pursue thee,
And pursue you. Read on.
and overtake thee,
These things overtook us. Read on.
till thou be destroyed.
Now be what?
Till thou be destroyed.
Now we destroyed. It's inevitable, or it's inevitable that the Israelites are destroyed here in America. Our people, man, we getting shot down by the so-called white man, by the hand of these cops. We killing each other on top of that. We caught up in the rap music. We let that govern our life. We fighting over chicken sandwiches and Popeyes. We doing a lot of wicked things, man, because these curses have come upon us and overtook us. Read on.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
These curses are upon our seed forever. It's not literally forever, it just means for a long period of time. That's why in 2019 we don't know who we are. But that's why we out here, brother, to edify you. Right? Our nationality has been found through the Bible. Alright? Give me Deuteronomy 32, 32 and 21. Make sense?
Yes, sir, actually it does. Not because of Clinton, Mississippi, because of in Israel. So he has certain, he's doing a lot of studying down that way, so that's why I started, learning a little bit. That's why I started to have the right answer, to have an idea of, what you
all praises, all praises. So we're going to read you one commandment, one more commandment.
This is Leviticus chapter 21, verse 5. And it reads this. They shall not make baldness upon their head.
What the Lord say?
They shall not make baldness upon their head. Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beards.
So the Israelites, we can't make baldness upon our head, no shave off our beards. Alright, so, hey brother, you gotta grow it out. Can't be trying to look nice and clean.
I read that.
Yeah. Because that's what the Egyptians was doing. That's what the pharaohs. If you ever look at these movies, Exodus, Gods and Kings, you would see that Pharaoh had a bald head and a bald face. Alright? So the Israelites, that was never our custom. We grew our beard out because that's a sign of a manly dignity. That's what that was. Like a lion. Like a lion has his mane. If you see a lion without his mane, he's going to look like a woman.
Right.
Alright? The lion is going to be kind of confused. Alright, so grow that beard out, brother. That's the commandment. Give me Baruch 4:1. Alright, brother. Shalom. Baruch 4:1.
We got a YouTube channel. Y'all want to make a card?
Yeah, Baruch 4:1.
It's the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God and the law that endureth forever.
And the what?
And the law that endureth forever.
And the what?
And the law that endureth
So
forever.
these laws are forever.
That's right.
Gotta say it like that, man. Forever, ever, man.
That's right.
Yeah. Right, these laws, you know, they're only for that appointed time. The Christians and Old Testament. No. They forever, man. Malachi 3:6, the Lord don't change. Psalms 119 and 160. Every one of his righteous judgments endure forever. Keep reading, huh? Salaki. No, it was more meat on that bone. No meat on that lamb.
The book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God and the law that endureth forever.
And the what?
And the law that endureth forever.
So the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh, by Shema Mashiach Yahweh Shai, endure forever, man. Read on.
All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
So everybody that leave the commandments and is puffed up in their pride and continue to eat abominable foods and commit abominable idolatries, the Lord said you're going to die.
That's right.
Read on.
Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated.
And that's how you be illuminated, man. That's the real illuminated ones, the so-called Illuminati. But we don't call ourselves that. Right. But that's what it means to be illuminated, man. To have the light. That's deep, you know. So what else precept I want? Give me Psalms 119 and 160. Straight out of the caves of Europe. Alright. Yeah, Psalms 119, 160. You so-called Israelites, well, you Israelites according to the Bible, y'all don't want to keep the command. Hey, sister, you know your nationality? That's the color of your sweats. Alright, so our people want to be black. Bring it out. Black.
119, 160. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 160. That word is true from the beginning.
Don't be mugging me, man. Gaming. I know you hate me. Get out of here.
Damn, devil.
Kind of mug.
That's right.
Damn white supremacist KKK bastard.
That's right.
Bring it out. He's giving me that mug, man, like he wanted to kill me.
That's right. Give us our land back.
He wanted to choke me and strangle me and kill me,
That's
man.
right.
I seen it in his eyes.
Perpetual hatred.
That's that perpetual hatred, man. Damn, devil. Bring it out.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 160.
Bring it out.
Thy word is true from the beginning.
The Lord said his words are true from the beginning.
Right.
Even from the beginning. The bar shift. Bring it out.
Every one of thy righteous judgments endure forever.
For a little bit of time.
Forever.
For a couple weeks.
Forever.
For a couple months.
Forever.
2 years.
Forever.
The Lord said forever, man.
That's right.
Alright, so we gotta keep these laws, statutes, and commandments forever and ever. Thus saith Yahweh Shema Mashiach Yahweh Shah, man. Alright. Alright, so with that, I'm gonna pass it to the next brother whose name is Yargon. Bring it up.
These laws, statutes, and commandments last forever.
Bring it up.
And when it lasts forever, look, man, that means something. That means we're gonna keep them forever, right?
That's right.
No, there's no way around that. No ifs, ands, or buts, right? Now, Jake and the Truth, they'll try to make some ifs and ands about it, right? Yeah, they'll try to find loopholes in there, little escape routes, wormholes to not keep the law, statutes, and commandments. You know, Jacob tried to make snares and gins.
Right.
Yeah.
Mix
Can't make a black hole in this Bible, man.
The law is done away with and nonsense.
This the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1.
Bring it out.
This is the book of the commandments of God, and the law that endureth forever, and all they that keep it shall come to life.
Right. When you keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, you're gonna come to life, right?
Right.
Go to Revelation 18 and let's get 6.
Bring it out.
6.
This the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 6. Reward her.
Like it, jump down to verse 11.
Verse 11. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore.
Salakia, Revelation 8 and 11. I think that's it. Or is it 11 and 8?
This the book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
Alright, they're dead bodies. You're dead because there was no life or law entering into you to make you alive. Therefore, you're absent. You're absent from knowledge. You're without it. You're lacking. You're wanting. Right? You're wanting in all things pertaining to the truth. So as a result of that, you're going to be dead. You're a dead man walking. Right? And who else is a dead man walking? Esau.
Oh, that's right.
Right?
Where also our Lord was crucified. And they of the people
was lucky, and therefore our Lord was crucified, right? Was crucified. Right? They crucified his image. They marked out his actual, face and countenance and put a white man there. Right?
That's right.
And that's Esau, the devil. Right? We're going to go into Esau and some of his personality, right? Because his personality is actually in the Bible. Right? The so-called white man, his personality is in the Bible. We're going to get it. Let me bring it out. 34 and 12. Hold on.
Yeah, devil.
That's 34? I can't see but nothing. Is that it? Evil, so like evil shall slay the wicked. It's gonna come back to me, right? Because Esau is a wicked man. I want to get the attributes of Esau.
Right.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 55, and verse 20. He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
Read the first verse slowly again.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
Go to the beginning of the verse.
Verse 20. He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
Right. When they came over to America, you had a lot of those Native Americans, they was kind of gentle. They was kind of cool. Right? They said, look, man, I teach you how to crop. I teach you how to build up a house, with mortar and with sticks. And, I teach you how to do all these fancy things.